Welcome to Meaningful Mornings, also known as Mirror Mornings. When you look at a mirror, you come to know your own body. And the more you know your body, the more you can relate to others' bodies also. Those who look at a mirror too much, they become body conscious. When they look at others, all they see is their body. When you look into satsanga, like this workshop, you come to know your mind. And the more you know your mind, the more you know others' minds too. You can manipulate them then. You can understand them then. We are looking into a unique mirror satsanga in the form of Prince Arjuna. He is a mirror to us. He is satsanga to us. In our last verse, we came to feel Prince Arjuna's disease. Swami Chinmayananda calls this Arjuna's disease, what he's going through. Technically, this is moha. Moha means confusion. Confusion starting with, what am I supposed to do? This confusion deepens to, who am I? But starts off with, what am I supposed to do? Some mornings when we wake up, we have the same moha, no? What am I supposed to do today? And it can be functional, like do I tend to this responsibility or meet that person? Or more fundamental, how is today going to be any different than any other day? I also shared with you Sri Krishna's role in Prince Arjuna's moha. In Sanatana Dharma, the word for God is Ishvara. Sometimes we define Ishvara as creator. Others define Ishvara as controller. The part that's missing, Ishvara is also the conserver. She, he is at the beginning, the creator. At the end, the controller is also in the middle, the conserver. The word I used yesterday was director. Sri Krishna is directing the Mahabharata, the Bhagavad Gita. And just like a director in a movie, she, he would be guiding every facet involved. For us to feel the same way, what confuses us the most is the sense of doership. And if we come to understand and appreciate our director's presence, that doership will evolve to instrumentship. I am an instrument, not a doer. Learning this can sometimes be easy, the call of the conch, sometimes hard, the Sudarshan Chakra. In our recent workshop, Why Do We? The Significance of Our Samskaras, dozens of families shared how they've gone through a miscarriage, multiple miscarriages. And I'd shared with all of you, during our workshop, there was a family that went through a miscarriage. And I was sharing with them, this is Sri Krishna's Sudarshan Chakra. Darshana means to see. Sudarshana means the one who can see best. Sri Krishna can see what is best for you, for me, for all. And that chakra is pain. When you step on a stone, that's pain. If you cut yourself with a knife, that's pain. This chakra, this pain, is to help us to grow towards Sri Krishna. Any pain that comes in your life, like Prince Arjuna is going through, this is only for us to grow, to come back to Sri Krishna. We continue. Verse 30. Gandivam samsrate hastat tvakchaiva paridahyate nacha shaknomya vastatum brahmativa cha me manaha. Prince Arjuna continues to speak. Who is he speaking to? Everyone. There's millions that are there, but particularly Sri Krishna. And he says, Gandivam samsrite hastat. From my hand, what is slipping away is my Gandiva. This is the name of Prince Arjuna's bow. And this is awesome because he's so awesome that even his bow has a name. What this shows, though, for an archer like him, he's throwing in the towel. That symbolism in boxing, that you're throwing in the towel. This match is over. And comparatively, if you observe Sri Rama, he never lets go of his bow. Even in his family pictures, he's still holding on to that bow, correct? That's like our family having a family picture and I bring this mic. Okay, let's take this picture. The next quarter. Tvak chaiva paridahyate. Tvak, that's his skin. Paridahyate, it is burning. Yesterday I described his horripilations. And that's a really long, strange word for goosebumps. You all know what goosebumps are, right? Some people call them goose pimples, which is hilarious for me. But here you see it's going from his hair to his skin. This confusion is deepening. Na chashaknomi avastatum. Everyone else's, and we've seen this word many times, avastatum, they're standing, they're arrayed, they're ready. I'm not capable anymore. I can't even stand up. So he's shaking. He's literally becoming smaller. He's falling. Brahmativa cha me manaha. And the source for all of this, me manaha, my mind. This Brahma, I've been using the word moha or confusion, is all sourced from my mind. Do you all agree? Whenever our bodies become weaker, overwhelmed, the source of that is stress, anxiety. And so this last quarter very clearly shows Prince Arjuna is not struggling with a capability crisis. He is struggling with an identity crisis. By show of hands, how many of you have graduated from high school, college, or university? I can't see a single hand other than those who are a little bit younger. They're legally not. A 6-year-old is feeling bad. My hand is not up. See, we don't have a capability crisis. We're educated. We have opportunities. Yet if there's stress, anxiety, there's an identity crisis, no? From inspiration to application, Yesterday's application was you reflecting on when your body was failing, when you were very unwell, where was your mind? Does anyone want to share where your mind was? On God and mom, on peace, on how to get well, on doubt and despair, fear and confusion. Quite a dichotomy. Some on how to escape the pain, some on how to embrace peace. Firstly, our mental health is more important than our physical health. This word paridahyate means to burn fully. Dahya is similar to the word deha. Point to me your deha. This body. This body is perpetually burning, as in perpetually dying. Living is a terminal illness. No one can stop us from dying. Nothing can. But as for the mind, if the mind is healthier, then whatever the body's going through, that will be pain but not suffering. They're different. Pain is external, suffering is internal. Whenever you're unwell, this is a fine check on what your default is. Is your default to escape pain? Or is your default to embrace peace? Here is your application for this morning. I want you to think to a time when you gave up. When your Gandiva slipped from your hand. When you threw in the towel. Think of when you gave up, and more specifically, why? Why did you give up? Tomorrow is Mahashiva's Ratri. And this means our high five challenge begins tonight. For everyone to sleep early, ideally 9 p.m. Everyone to get up early, ideally 3 a.m. But please remember, your relationship with your Ishvara is personal. So the idea of early is personal too. For you to bring out discipline in your life in your own way. An early, joyous Mahashiva Ratri to all. My prayers to Mahashiva that we become Shiva like him. The word Shiva means egoless. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Be safe, be sound, be serene, be happiness.